Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Andre CCG with another deck profile. Today I'm going to show you the deck that I play the last month. I took this deck to the YCS Colombia 2 and I did pretty well. I made it to day 2, but I lost in the bubble by a terrible mistake that I made. I'll show you what I did and you're probably gonna laugh. But anyway, I mean, overall, I did pretty well. I ended up winning 2 OTS. I won the 2 sneak peek last week and a bunch of like locals. So again, I feel really good. I think this deck is pretty strong, and I like the fact this deck, it's kind of control and OTK out of nowhere. So obviously I play Traptrix. So here's my deck. I play obviously 3 Mermelos. Is the Rhoda for traps, trap hole. When it's summon, search, and then when it's special summon, destroy the back row. A lot of people forget that this card triggers even though your opponent don't control any spell or trap, so that's pretty good. And it's mandatory, so it will trigger even if your opponent don't control any spell trap. I played 3 Mantis. That's the Rhoda for monsters. I have a second effect, which is it comes really rarely. When you return 1 background, then you have the option to set. I probably activated like a couple times, but only to protect against evenly, but that's about it. I played 2 Purika. The reason I played 2, I know a lot of builds I played 3, but I played 2 field cards. And then drawing this after you first field card, it doesn't feel really well. So I just played 2. I love the special summon effect that banish when a special summon monster. You want to keep, actually, after you summon this the first time, you want to keep this in the deck or the graveyard. So that's pretty good. I played 2 Arachnocampa. I was playing 3, but I just got it to 2. I just want to put more cards, like other back row or like controlish cards. I don't think it's wrong to play 3. I just want to play. I just want to have some room in the deck. I like the fact that the extender and obviously protect your back row, so it's pretty good. I chained this against Heavy Storm a lot of times. That's pretty good. And then I play 1 Dionia. I hate this card. I hate to draw this card, and even though I cut it to 1, I keep drawing this turn 1. It's crazy. I always see this card before Mermelo or Mantis. Again, and the normal summon effect is alright. I rather actually special summon this from the deck or graveyard and then recycle my trap hole. Yes, so just 1. I mean, a lot of people play that too, but when I play that too, I play it for like a week. I always hide this card out, like I just keep 1 copy. So I just decided, like, why not to just keep 1 copy and then like try to put more like going second cards, and actually work pretty well. I never miss the normal summon effect of this card, never. I rather start for Mermelo or like something else, so it's alright on 1, at least for me. I rather playing 3 copies of Arachnocampa than 2 copies of Dionia. That's how much I hate this card. And then no ancient monsters. I play only 2 Parallel Exceed. I don't think it's wrong to play 3. I just wanna play like going second cards, I guess, and most of the time I just hide this card out game 2 and game 3. I just keep it out. Again, this card is amazing. Again, it's nothing wrong to play at 3. This card save you resources and then make you go like crazy, going to like full board with like redoer and all that stuff. So again, it's just player's choice to play too. It works very well. And then obviously 3 Ash. No explanation needed. I don't think it's needed. And then 3 Droll. I add this card for the 1 OTS and the sneak peek. And again, I think even though right now this card is really amazing, I know this card is going to be like the next, like one of the best card next format, or like the most played card the next format. So I just try it out and don't regret it. Amazing. And then for spells, I actually play kind of like high count of spells in this deck. Again, I play in 2 field cards. The reason for this is, like, if you go in second, most of the time you're going to use your first field to blow the board, to like go normal summon, double number summon, either go to Exit Knight or Babushka, attack, go Zeus, and then this card is gonna get blown. So the second one come in the grand game. So it's pretty good. It was one time when I started out and I regret. I think I lost that game because I missed my second field card. So uh, if I play this deck next format, which I doubt it, I'm gonna keep playing too. Again, I'm probably gonna play like a couple times, probably in the middle of the month to the in the middle of the month to see how it feels. But as of right now, I'm testing purely. But again, I'll play this. Try to like accommodate this deck for the format. So we'll see. I play obviously three part of this prosperity. It's no explanation. This guy going second is amazing. Always search for evenly match or like whatever you need to like get your combo pieces. Now that draw is on the format, I will say it's a mistake to activate this card first. You always want to get your search with Mermelo or Mantis first and then activate this. If you activate this and then draw you're probably like 90% gonna lose that game. So be careful with this card. Probably next format I'm gonna cut this card to one or two maybe. Probably just one and then just go from there. But yeah. I play one tactics. I know it conflicts with Pod, but most of the time I just use the effect to steal a monster or just look at your opponent's. If you're going first, you look at your opponent's hand. You go in second, you steal a monster and then control the board. But if you get the draw too, it's amazing too. But try not to conflict these two cards. Remember, if you activate this, you cannot activate this. A lot of people forget about that. Don't get cheat. And then last card, Book of Moon. Book of Moon was amazing card. Book of Moon effect were really good this format, so I just try it out. I just started with two and then cut it to one, and one is okay. I like it. It's just like it's just out. A lot of people were playing Jinzo on the side, so this card just win you games. You part of duality. I mean, part of prosperity into Book of Moon, and then you just go off. So that one out is there. That's pretty good. Now for traps, obviously this deck is a high trap deck, so we're gonna play three Halotea, best trap of the deck. This card lets you like interrupt your opponent's plays. This give you like back row control, monster control, and then is like if at the end of the turn if you opponent doesn't clear this, you special summon. Next turn you link, and then you have a graveyard effect. This card is amazing. A lot of times instead of like setting like trap holes, I just said like trap like Holotea. I rather have this available all the time rather than any other trap hole. So a lot of people question me, but I ended up like like this card lets you OTK too, which is crazy. Lets you control the board and then just set it up for OTK. So this card is amazing. For the other trap holes, I just played two floodgates. Again, Book of Moon effects are amazing in this format, and a lot of people are not expecting two. So sometimes they just like you have this card set, activate, they bait it, and then you have your reflection, then activate the second one, and that's pretty much GG against Kashtira. And then you have your Halotea to control whatever they activate, the back row activate with Mermela. So two is fine. This is to me like the second best trap hole of the deck. It just like control the board. Like a lot of times when I don't activate, I have this card set on my opponent's turn, and if I don't use it, I try to save it. If I don't use it, next turn was OTK guaranteed. That like this card, the only thing you fear of when you trying to OTK is Nibiru. So this card just back you up. So yeah, I play two. He always came on in clutch, and then I played the one Nightmare. This is just like the one off. How explain it? Like this card was just like the last resort that you use. I never like reflection with this. I really never like set with Sarah unless I already have Holotea or the Book of Moon or the Gradient. Again, just I choose this over Bottomless and any other trap hole just because the negation effect. I really like that. So yeah. And then no engine cards, three impermanence, no explanation, and three evenly match. I think is a mistake not to play this card in this deck. So yeah, even at 2 is alright, but 3 is a must. Again, I try to build this deck going second most of the time because going first is like I'll say like 90% like guarantee win. I'll also like my radius of going first and losing are really low. So again, you just need to worry about like going second, which is like the hard part to this deck to break. Sided, I usually side like the trap holes, just give like one copy of each because going second drawing trap holes is actually not that great. Yeah, so yeah, 40 card main deck. Again, I try to cut like the a lot of like playsets just to like feed as much as possible going second and keep it at 40. So now my extra deck, obviously the best card in the extra deck is Zera. Give you a +2 every turn. I don't think it's an explanation needed. If you're a Traptrix player, obviously you're gonna play this at 3. Um, Next one I play one Refresh. Never need the second one. If you're a Castilla player and you go in first and try to hit this, that's a huge mistake because if a Traptrix player going second, you're never gonna go to this. So again, never need the second one. It's alright. I play one of this one. I probably like play 2 of this. I only play one, but I never needed the second one. A lot of times when I summoned this, it was just I was trying to OTK. Um, if you don't know the effect, it's a Rhoda plus sorry, if your opponent send a monster to the graveyard or banish by card effect, you can just attach that monster. So it's a lot of people playing tier. So I just like whenever they activate the tier elements in the graveyard, you just change this and attach it. So it's pretty good. And then whenever it is under her on the materials, she's unaffected. So it's pretty good. I'll probably play this at 2, but it can never need it. Never need 2. I'll play how do you say this? Alumeros. This card is amazing. Probably one of my favorite cards. I steal a lot. What's his name? Barons with this effect. One of the effects is like people forget that you can do 3 material with this card. So you usually go like trap, and then go with any other 2 monsters. Like this, but you have to have this either on the field or on the graveyard. You equip 3, you overlay over 3, and then the attach 2, special summon this, target around banish, and then if a monster leave the field because of card effect, you can just special summon this. So it was a lot of time when people just asked me how did I get around my field, and I was like, this is the way. This card is still monsters. Don't forget about that. And you can use more than 3 material. Like 3 materials on this. That's how you try to make like you steal monsters. A lot of people forget about that, so that's things to remember on this deck. And then I played the Link. The Link is the OTK. I saw a lot of like Traptrix players not playing this card, but I think that's a mistake. This is the card that lets you OTK. Again, all your Traptrix get 1,000. Even the Arachno Kampa become 23 attack, so you just attack for the game. And the cool effect is like you pretty much like shoot down every monster your opponent control, and then you can destroy one. But that doesn't really matter. It just like 2 damage, and then 1 is fine. And then no engine. I play Time Redoer, probably the second best card of this deck. If you Holotail with this, you have a bounce. You have a compulsory effect, I guess. And then if you steal a spell card on the standby phase, you can just draw 1 card. This card is amazing, and this card plays around evenly matched too, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And then like what's his name? Board Breakers. I play Exiton Knight. I play Zeus, and this is the Goddess. This deck struggle against tower effects, I guess. So I caught a lot of people off guard playing Goddess. I was borrowing from Jared, so that's why this is not here. But Evil Storm is probably the card I will cut for the second Rhoda lady, because most of the time when you try to like go for this, your normal summons generate so much advantage that you ended up with like more cards than your opponent. So I never summoned this card. Probably just once, and I don't even remember. So most of the time you just go, what's his name, Babushka into Zeus, and then just go from there. But yeah, never summon this card. I mean, it's there just because you never know. It's always gonna happen when you have the option and you take out this card and then you're like regret it. But as of right now, the last one I played this deck, I never summoned Exit Night. I played one Linker Evo, just against Traptrix, going second. I mean, it happened really rarely because I always sided out the parallel exit, but you can just summon this. If you're playing against like Laren, I will leave this away and then just link for Linker Evo, and then that, you know, give you like a extra negation against what's his name, the girl that doesn't let you link. You just link it away with this, so it's just there. A lot of people call this out, but you know, I just leave it there because, you know, you play one cyber in your deck. One Ausa, whatever his name. This card against Kashira is amazing. Just I still like Fernians like crazy, and then this card let you search pretty much any Traptrix from your Traptrix monster from your deck. So you know, it's there. It's always useful. And then I play one Babushka. No explanation needed. And then one of the best card of the extra that I love, Tornado Dragon. This card against Kashira is guaranteed, like it guarantees you like 80% of your match if you summon this and control the back row. They can't do anything about it. If you have the Book of Moon and then this on the board, is guaranteed game. And I'm not sure about the next format. Probably just keep this. This card is just too good. Like right now, like spell like back row is relevant again. Like people playing like Cyclones and like even MSTs, which I think is really bad against Naturia. But you know, this kind of effect is really good. Best card of the third best card of my extra deck. Now for side deck. The side deck was really linear, I guess. Played 3 Sullen Judgment going first. Just scared of evenly match, and I don't know, just evenly match. I think that's the scariest part. Just always good. I played the Kaijus against Towers, Cyclones, always good. The one Duster, Towers. That's pretty much against Tower effects. That really no more. I don't think it's an explanation. And I play Artifact Lines. Yeah, this card was amazing because again, going first, the thing that you fear the most is evenly. You don't put any negation, and this card is really decent against Castillo. So usually like most of the time I just side deck like going first, just side in this 3, and probably like depend what am I playing against. Just play side deck like 1 or 2 cosmic, like probably just 1, and that was enough. But yeah, this 6 was like going first was always mandatory. But yeah, so yeah. The mistake I made at the YCS was it was crazy, and this always gonna haunt me. I had 2 monsters on board. No, I have like one the trap and the graveyard and 1 monster on the board. So I just needed to summon this, deattach, search, normal summon, attack. And what I did was instead of summon Pingui Kula, whatever his name, I summoned Reflesha. I always had the problem that if the 2 cards are too similar, I confuse them. And I was rushing. It was about to be time. I just need to do damage. And of course, instead of summon this, I summoned this. I summoned it and right away realized my mistake and turn it back and try to summon this. But you know, my opponent called Judge, which I don't blame him. You know, I will probably do the same because it's a big event. It's not like locals or like, you know, whatever, like friendly match. This is like serious, you know, serious stuff. So I blame myself. It isn't, and nobody else to blame. So you know, whenever you guys play, just make sure you look at your cards, or I look at my card, whatever. But yeah, I hope you guys like my deck profile. If you have any comments, any questions, just leave a like down below in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys soon. I'm going to be testing Purely, but I will definitely try. It's so many decks next format. I'm gonna be testing Purely, Despia, obviously, and probably this. Because I definitely love the play style of Traptrix. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys soon.